Denise A. Blanchette is graduating from the MBA program at Endicott College. Denise currently holds the position of Vice President of Residential Lending at the Beverly Cooperative Bank. She has 10 years of experience with all aspects of mortgage and consumer lending. She is a graduate of Emmanuel College holding a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Denise is also a wife, a mother, and a good friend to her friends in the MBA Cohort D. I am sure you will enjoy hearing her inspirational journey to this point in her life. Please join me in welcoming Denise to the stage.
Good morning. Members of the Board of Trustees, President Wiley, honored guests, members of the administration and faculty of the college, graduates, families, and friends, it is an honor to speak to you today. Education is important. I was raised to believe this. My parents, Jean and Connie Perrin, instilled this belief in their 6 children. With this foundation, the 6 of us went on to receive college degrees and achieve success in our careers. The 6 of us have passed this belief on to our children. Out of 16 grandchildren, 8 have gone on to college, to prestigious colleges and universities. This weekend, along with myself, 2 granddaughters are graduating, one from the University of Virginia and the other from the University of New Hampshire. This educational foundation has been passed on from generation to generation. As a teenager, I rebelled against this educational foundation. In high school, I was more focused on what I was doing on Saturday night than what I was doing in algebra and biology. My first attempt at college was a disaster. I finished my first semester with a .33 GPA. So I left college and tried work for a while. At the age of 40, that .33 haunted me. I wanted to prove to myself that I could get a bachelor's degree and maybe more. And I wanted to be a good role model for my children. So with the support of my family and husband, I went back to school. Over the last 6 years of pursuing first a bachelor's degree and then a master's degree, I've come to understand 2 things about education. First, people are our greatest source of education. And second, education is powerful. I have been blessed to learn the important lessons in life from the people in my life. People like my family, my coworkers, the instructors that I've had, and my fellow students. My family has been a big source of education for me. My husband, Mark, has taught me that sometimes it's better to remain silent than it is to speak. He'll tell you that we're still working on that lesson. He's also taught me that a great teacher is not just someone who teaches a trade or a subject, but it's someone who provides guidance and support for his students. From my sons, Jason and Scott, I've had the opportunity to learn how the younger generation thinks and feels. And every day I get to learn the power of love and the power of pride, and some days the power of patience. I've received a lot of my education from my parents and my siblings. This education has come many times in the form of dinner time conversations. From the time I was young, we always sat down to a home-cooked meal to discuss our day. We discussed what we had done and what we had learned, and we shared that knowledge with our older siblings, younger siblings, and our parents. On holidays and special occasions, there was other place settings at the table for aunts and uncles, grandparents, and friends, and we learned from them as well. Those dinner time conversations continue today when we all get together, and sometimes last until 2 a.m. We discuss topics like politics, religion, and the economy, and we learn from each other. The table we sat around has now been moved to my dining room, and that tradition of dinner time conversations has been passed on. Another example of that educational foundation being passed on from generation to generation. The people I work with every day have provided me with another source of education. My coworkers have taught me that laughter is the best stress relief. They've also taught me that decisions in the business world are not always black and white. Sometimes they come in shades of gray. Lastly, from my coworkers, I have learned that at a small community bank, your coworkers become like family. You may not always see eye to eye, but when you need their support, they are always there. Here at Endicott, my education was enriched by the instructors that I had that challenged me and motivated me with every class and every assignment. The knowledge I obtained from them was knowledge that I have brought back to my job and I utilize every day. This was real life, hands-on learning. Also here at Endicott, my education was enriched by a group of diverse, energetic, motivated individuals I fondly call Cohort E. These are the individuals that I spent almost every Wednesday night with for 2 years pursuing my master's degree. Our classrooms included room 202 of the Van Loan building, a corner booth at Harry's 240 restaurant, and my dining room table. These individuals taught me about perseverance and respect for others' ideas, and they taught me that learning can be fun. The other thing that I've come to know about education is that education is powerful. 9 years ago, I started a part-time position in the loan department at Beverly Cooperative Bank. I'm now a vice president at the bank, and I run that department. That's the power of education. 9 years ago, if someone had told me that I would be standing in front of a crowd this size delivering a speech, I would have told them they were crazy. That is the power of education. As a daughter, I am Jean and Connie's daughter. As a wife, I'm Mrs. Blanchette. As a mother, I'm Jason and Scott's mom. I'm very proud of those titles. But as a student, I was able to find myself. I was able to find my passion and my voice. That is the power of education. To the class of 2011, I have 2 pieces of advice. Remember that people are your greatest source of education. Talk to them. Don't just text them, don't just Facebook them, talk to them. Eat dinner with them and learn from them. And remember, education is powerful. With it, you can achieve things you never thought possible. Congratulations and thank you.